Ready? Y'all get
What's going on, everybody? I'm comedian Trai Love, and you're watching Life is Hard.
Laugh it off.
Where we discuss real issues and try to make hard times just a little lighter with comedy and laughter. I have the rest of the crew with me, these beautiful women. How y'all doing?
Hey,
What's going on, ladies?
Hey, Trai.
Now, over here to my left is the MC and producer of Rated Boujie magazine,
Yes.
Miss Boujie, y'all.
Woo! Turn up.
To my right, comedian and owner of Snatch Body Health Day Spa, Just Jaden.
Yeah. Thank y'all.
And
Thank
to
you,
the
ladies.
far right, to y'all close left, the ex-clown, now writer, Lauren C.
Yes.
How you doing?
I appreciate
Yes,
you, ladies. Y'all
clown.
are looking good today. Tell me, what can we be petty about today?
Okay.
Paternity test. Let's talk about how many baby daddies y'all got. Yes. Let's see what it do what you was doing on a Friday night. Early Saturday morning they ran in together and now you gotta go get that test done. Yes.
Wouldn't the Plan B work? Would Plan B work?
Plan B wasn't going on when I was young.
I was
That
like, we
wasn't-
hair swallow pill.
We didn't
Yeah,
have that
swallow
option.
pill.
Obviously, when I was young, now I did have a paternity test. However, I did not need it because I knew who I was with at that time. But I could have lied. Now, see, I really could have lied, but I didn't. I chose not to because when I had to tell my boyfriend I was pregnant, and he was like, well, you know, he was excited. He was happy. I could have went along with that lie because he would have been probably a responsible father because my baby daddy was a deadbeat. And see, I really
Wait, stop. So you was let me
I
make
was
sure I heard this right.
Yeah,
okay.
I was cheating.
I knew I heard something.
I was
It
cheating.
was some extra stuff
I was
going on.
17.
I was
Stomach
17.
was flat.
Yes, booty
Baby
was
was
high.
good. Okay.
Titties was
Okay,
right.
So you had
Everything
the
was
Snatched.
you had the
Snatcheroo.
boyfriend.
The
You was-
original.
Yeah, the good guy.
I had a couple of boyfriends because I used to believe that why just have one? Because if you have a spare, like a man,
spare.
like
A
men
spare.
are like a car, like you need
donut.
at least four.
I'm writing that down.
4 main ones and then a spare in the trunk.
Damn,
Because
that's
you
five.
never
That's five.
know if
5
one of them
paternity tests.
4 tires go out, then you gotta replace one. Cause see, I had just replaced
what?
one. And I had a boyfriend, and at the time, just being young and horny, I wanted some, and he wasn't available.
So I called number 2.
No, I didn't even call. I was a pro.
Boyfriend
I was a
number 2.
professional
Professional
skank.
Cheater.
skank.
No, I was just a skank. I wasn't really trying to even be with that
Tatiana's,
dude.
aka
I went
Nana.
outside, and I had been seeing him. I was in my private company. I seen him, and he was trying to talk. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this boy some cat.
Meow.
So is that
Nod.
y'all know that quick, huh?
I
Yeah,
was
we know
like,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I knew
yeah,
that.
what you mean?
And my
Oh,
hormones
yeah.
was like, dum.
Yeah.
You already
It was the
know.
hormones that was doing the
Baby.
talking. The hormones
They
was
really
like,
was. And my mom was
snatch.
at work.
Yeah.
oh, and mama was at work.
Mama
That was
was at work.
Oh, mama always worked. You
Yeah,
know,
she was at
free
work.
time.
that nigga knew the schedule better
Girl.
than mama did.
No, see, he didn't even know. He was
7
just like,
gone.
he just got it, and I was like, okay. It was something, because I got pregnant during Lean On Me, the movie. The whole movie.
Wait, yo, Lean On Me was on, or when
Yeah,
the
the
Lean On
whole
Me
movie.
movie came out?
No, the movie was on.
The movie was on.
The movie watching y'all.
It
movie
was,
on.
because Joe Clark was getting
Actually,
free.
Lean on
And
me.
it was just like,
when that
I
thing's
was-
strong.
girl.
And you go hold
He
on.
was my friend. He was my friend.
Shit.
Girl, I knew. And I hated to even say. I was like, what kind of sex was that?
The best sex of
Girl,
my
and
life.
I say, I bet I'm pregnant. Because that stuff out
That was
the
that
chain.
pregnant sex. You know that pregnant sex.
Girl, it
Oh,
was
yeah.
stroking.
Well, I kind of don't know because I don't have no kids, so.
I was like, we kept
I'm having
changing
kids.
condoms. We were using condoms. It was just so much activity. We ran out of it. We had to get some more. It was just like, I had never
Wait,
seen.
hold on.
It was a busy
You
night.
say you
over.
ran out of
12.
condoms.
Bend
It's
it
12
over,
in
pop
box.
it.
Was they popping?
Bend it
Baby,
over.
it
Nah,
was
they was just- he was
popping.
just
Then, when
He
you
was-
when you
they
really
were
a
being
condom
used.
user, you can't
Yeah.
do so much. You got to take that one
Yeah,
out
yeah.
and put on a new
25,
one.
I was
break.
17.
He came 12
Oh.
times.
No,
It was like 15 times.
Sir.
Yes.
No,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes. Girl, it kept getting right back rock. I say, what is this?
testing 1, 2, 3, testing.
Woo!
That fool say he came 12 times.
Yeah.
That boy didn't have no life left in his body.
That's how he was when he was leaving. He was all up against the dog. He was like, I'm
needed
gonna go.
he needed
He
more
said,
than water.
I feel like I'm just tired.
He needs some
Million
milk.
life.
He needs some milk.
He got to rejuvenate.
He was like, I had never in my whole life, and I was like, I just started really doing it. I was like, well, you gotta go, cause my mama get off now.
5:40.
I gotta talk to you after the show.
Like 11. Yeah, you talk.
I
to
need
me.
props.
And girl, I just simply. At that point,
look at
I
you.
didn't know
You don't even know what
exactly
to
I
say.
was pregnant, but I knew something wasn't right.
Right.
Yeah.
But I knew it wasn't nobody but his, because we had all that stuff going on. He was the only contestant for that.
12 rounds.
Girl, it was
15 rounds.
It ended up being
He
15
completed
at the end of the
12.
night. Yeah, it was
I get
15 by the
3
end
rounds,
of the
you
night
know.
was over with. I say, listen. So when my son asked me about this, I said, listen, I can't be mad at him. You know,
Yeah.
I can't be mad at him because when he asked me to be with him, I said no. It was what it was.
Yeah.
We
was a
good
rendezvous.
sexually. We
But we're not
wonderful
good,
sexually. But see, I didn't know nothing about you before I got the baby. And I got the baby. That was my punishment.
Yeah.
So I take that one. But
take that.
So how did the paternity test go?
well, because he wanted one. Because, when you put him on child support, I got mad and I put him on child support. And I did that just out of spite. I was and really I shouldn't have did it because I knew it was my fault. Like I said,
Yeah.
I was the one that, I didn't say I pursued him, but I took part in what we did in order to get the baby. But, like, he wanted a paternity test. Because, see, I had several people that I was with at that time. Not all sexually, but, it had been a little space.
Remember, she got 4 in a spell.
Yeah,
4 in a
And
spell.
I had one went out from college. The other one was on the other side of town, and I had him. So it was like I hadn't slept with all of y'all at the same time. All of them, I knew we used condoms, but he wanted a test. We got the test done, and he was the daddy. So I was like, I told you.
Okay, was he the only one that took the test, or was it one of the others
He was
too?
the only one, because see, initially I had to lie, because he was 25.
And she was
I was
17.
only 17. And so when my mother found out I was pregnant, she wanted him. She was like, well, who was it? So I told her it was the guy that she did know that I was dating. So whenever we had to go to the doctors, like this, when you go to the doctor, they always ask you who your baby's dad, and they put his name down, especially when you're getting Medicaid, and they put his name down. And I knew they was going to test him, but I knew he wasn't the father. They did test him, of course, because he was like, well, I want to test.
Yeah.
So it was
But
2 paternity tests.
It was
at the
2
time.
tests done, but he did. I knew he wasn't the father, but he took the test. Of course, he was 99.99. Of course he was.
That was it.
And the other guy was, but they didn't take it at the same time. It
Right.
was,
It
2
was
separate
separate
times.
times.
But because I had initially told that first lie, that's why.
Miss Boujie, you have
Oh yeah,
anything
you
on the
done had
subject?
tests.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. So I'm a
Don't sit me up here by myself.
Baby,
sis.
I was coming to the plate. I was just letting
Okay.
you get it off your chest. You know what I'm saying? Because our twos was about 17, 16 number.
17.
We're going to get into that, but that's a whole nother topic. We're going to discuss about some things about that. I was
I
actually
can't
16
relate. I
years
can't
old,
relate.
and I was actually dating a Caucasian person, a Caucasian male, and in that time, you guys, biracial dating
Unheard
was not...
Yeah.
They did not like it, especially when it was a black female with a white man. Like, it was really, really hard.
Right now, it's okay.
It's okay now, but back then, baby, they was dropping our food on the floor, picking it up, put it on your burger. They bring it to your tray. You like, I know that's a burger, a flow burger. I know it. Look at the cheese. It got hair on it.
Wow.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And so it was real, real rough, but, we was trying to make it work as kids, and his parents were hillbillies, and, baby, they was not happy that he had the blackest sister. He ain't gonna get him a mellow yellow. He went and got him dark chocolate and was dragging her around, and he wasn't happy about it. And so, anyways, there was this both of them names happened to be the same, too. I got a thing for Johnson & Johnson, Paul and Paul, Jeremy. I don't know why that is. I like to do, too. So when I'm calling your name, I know who it is. I ain't got to think real hard. I know who it is. You know what I'm saying? I can't mess it up. You know what I'm saying? And so, anyways, I had a little guy that was working at the spot I was working at, and he was kind of fine. He was real, real fine. He was security guard there, and we had us a little one-night rendezvous, and that one-night rendezvous turned into my 19-year-old that I have now. And so, she was about a year and but he was black. So I had one that was white, one was black. So when she was born, though, both of them was bright skin, basically. So he was bright skin. So when she was born, she looked it like a bright skinned baby, So you really didn't say whether she was mixed breed or black breed, you know what I'm saying? She just looked at yellow, you know what I'm saying, with pink lips and a strawberry on her forehead. So we just went with it, it's the white boys. And but baby, when she clucked around a year and a half, and that hair set in. Because you know that hair you get when you're born ain't the hair that you're going to have for the rest of your life. So it was good. It was good mixed breed when you was born, but about a year and a half, the black rolled in and the blacks rolled in. And, you know, my mama was like, baby. And I was like, don't do me. Don't do me. And so I had my best friend, and I sat in the car with my best friend, and I brought a picture of the black one and a picture of my daughter, and I sat in the car, and I said, best friend, what you see? And she said, you got some talking you to do. You need to go tell the truth. You been lying to that white boy. I was like, oh, Lord. And so I went to the and see, the problem was that the white boy signed the birth certificate.
So legally he's the father.
Legally to this day, he is still her
so he
father.
never got it removed?
Like
Because when I actually tried to fix the situation, she was already 10. And see, fellas, by
so
law,
you waited past
by law, you have 4 years. You hear me, my brothers? You have 4 years to contest it. After 4 years, you are legally responsible. Do you understand?
How's the pappy?
So don't wait till 5, 6, and 7 years old to try to find out if you're the daddy, because by law, you're the daddy and you're gonna pay.
If you sign the birth certificate.
How did you not after that year? Why you didn't tell him? You didn't tell him after the year, or you waited longer? After
Okay, the reason why I never really got back in contact with the white guy to let him know that there's a possibility the baby wasn't his is because his family and my family were feuding behind the pregnancy itself before we ever knew that the baby wasn't his. You know, the mistake was made of calling my baby a nigga baby, and his parents called my babe, you know, a nigga baby. My mom and my daddy just it was just like set it off. So you know, we never. I left and I just left and I never dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't try to find him. I just left it alone. I was like, I'm like you. I'm responsible. I was playing, and this is what I got for playing. You know what I'm saying? And so she kept asking me, you know, Mom, who's my dad? Who's my dad? You know, and I was like, all right, let me try to find him. So when she was 10, I went to the Attorney General and filed the child support so that I could get the test done, the DNA test done with the white boy, so that we can go ahead and close that. But what happened was I didn't show up on the third time. He didn't show up the first 2 times, and then I didn't show up the last time. And because I wasn't there, the judge said to him, so you're going to come in my court and you're going to wait 10 years to find out if this baby is actually yours or not. Well, congratulations, she's yours. You signed the birth certificate. I deny you a paternity test. You should have gotten a paternity test before she was 4. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay, and you are hereby ordered to pay X amount of dollars until she was 18 years old.
Now, sis,
I wasn't there.
I'ma just say this for us.
And it wasn't nothing I could do about it.
Yeah.
I called. It was nothing I could do about it because I wasn't there. So
the court.
But when you
court
looked at
pretty
that,
much screwed him.
But no, when you looked at that baby year 1 and you realized that baby had more black than white, that was your point to say, y'all mad about all this. You know what we need to do? Swabble them out.
Well, I went to potential black. Okay, because I couldn't find potential white. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
So I went to potential black with it. I went to him. It was like, that ain't that white boy baby. This is your baby.
Yeah.
And we need to go ahead and swap this mouth and get it done. Baby, we must have played the monkey chase the weasel with the black one. He refused to take this test. He refused. And because the white boy signed the birth certificate, there was nothing I could do legally against the black boy. Understand? They was going to go after the white boy first, and then couldn't nobody find him because he had jumped up and left and went to Mississippi. So we couldn't find him. So year 10, okay, when I finally went to the system,
finally found him.
And he wasn't even found until she was 12. Okay,
Yeah.
So I filed at 10, but by the time we went to court, you know, it took them a while or whatever. She was like 11 and a half or whatever. Okay, so fast forward now, here she is 18 years old, all right? So actually, she was 16. I got married, and, you know, I had to explain to my husband about the situation between her, you know, or whatever, and, I had been reaching out to the black boy constantly. I took the baby to his mama house when she was 4. Like, this is his baby. Like, we need to get to the bottom of this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, but everybody want to act like I'm the villain. No, he was on top of me. I wasn't on top of him. Like, we both was in there tangling and dancing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then to come to find out, girl, please, them 2 strokes that he got in, I didn't even know that he was done. Okay, anyways, so, you know, I was like, all right, you know, so at 7, I kept running into him. Like, come on, be a man and, you know, swab your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He refused to do it. So I found him and his wife on social media. Thank God for social media. And I sent them a message very politely, nothing disrespectful. And it started with, she deserves to know who her father is. I know, and he knows too. You know what I'm saying? And so they blocked me, of course, from social media. They didn't want to respond, you know. And when she was about 14, maybe 15, my husband that I was currently married to, he was like, you want me to send him a message? I said, he's not going to respond. But go right ahead so that you'll see that I don't have no reason to lie to you. I've been trying. He sent them a message. This fool did not answer back until a year and a half later. The black boy. But why? Why did he not answer back for a year and a half later? How old was the baby?
You did was 14, 15.
She was 17.
Oh, so he wouldn't have to pay child support.
What? Genius. I mean, no. I mean, my bad.
What?
No, my bad.
It's genius.
My bad.
It was a genius move. It was strategic. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't answer back. She was 17. He thought she was 18, but she was getting ready to turn 18. He wasn't sure when her birthday was. So he answered back in May, but her birthday was in July. So she was actually 2 months from turning 18. He thought she was done with school, but it just so happened that she was a year behind. So she hadn't actually graduated yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he comes in, he answers my ex-husband back, and he's like, you know, my phone been broke for a year. I said, oh boy, something flies. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, my husband shows me the message, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, boy, the devil is a lie and the truth ain't in him. Okay, so then I go to my daughter, because one thing about me is I own mine. She always knew what was up. And every time I ran into him, the only thing I didn't do was bash him. So when she was like, why doesn't he love me? Why doesn't he want me? I was like, you got to give people time. You know, I never had negative things to say, even though in my mind, he was all kind of SOB.
Respect.
But it wasn't fair to her to bestow my feelings of how I felt about him on her.
You're right.
And she deserved to still feel like there was a quiver of hope that he had. You know what I'm saying? So I held on to it, you know, and last year, he actually did the DNA test with her. And this was after he waited a year to answer that thing because he thought she was grown.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And of course it came back that he was 99999% her father, like we all knew. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they trying to work on a relationship, you know what I'm saying? And you know,
it's never too late.
It's never too late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can say that.
But I feel like she knows that he purposely waited until she was 18 so that he didn't have to be responsible for her. She gets it. She ain't dumb. It took 2 + 2 was 4 all day.
Yeah.
I would say, but you know what? To me, like, you have to look at it like this. Like, that karma, after he started spending time with, all that's going to come back.
It's going to come back.
It's going to hurt.
It's not even for her to try to get the part of the vengeance. The fact that she has the opportunity to get to know him, she can have a relationship with him of some sorts. And that's the beautiful thing.
That's the key.
Because at this point, like, you know, like I was saying in the first segment, when it comes to women and our fathers, they're the first men
that we ever loved.
Yes.
That we ever loved. Or that ever hurt us.
That ever hurt us and stuff like that.
Or
so,
whatever.
You know,
he's the first
one.
The first one. And you know the problem that she's finding out that everything I didn't have to tell her about him,
and
he's showing her. Because his inconsistencies, not being there. And then yesterday he showed up for her graduation, and Miss Boujie proud of herself. Pats on my back because baby knows I could do the food, baby. And I just sat there and I was like, this is for her. You know, but you in here smiling like you did something, baby. That was my 12 years of work.
But see, that's the thing. You know it. And she know it as well.
And she passively, aggressively accepted this little card, gave him a little hug, snapped a picture, and walked right on off. And I was like, oh, come on, let's go. You know, I respect them, but I kind of got my animosity about it because
you still have anger about the way the whole situation.
Yeah, because I'm all right with all of that. But when I finally got a hold to him,
like you said though,
when I finally got a hold to him, you treated me like I was I was a villain. I didn't do anything but raise your daughter with no help from you. So you know, and I didn't come to your job. I wasn't calling your phone, cussing you out. I wasn't ringing your doorbell. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't acting like the typical black baby mama that they like, that stereotypical. I wasn't. I went to college. Two babies on 2 titties and 1 on the back. Okay, Miss Boujie has 3 degrees. So I did not ask for your help because my daddy taught me we not gonna beg. Matter of fact, he came to my house and looked my daddy in the face when he was 23 years old. I was 19. The baby was a year and a half, and told my daddy I wasn't ready to be a daddy. My daddy opened the door, showed him how to close the door,
23?
and told me he was 23. I was 19 at the time. My daddy turned to me and he says, "Oh, we begs nobody."
Yeah.
So if you need help with this baby, I got it. But
That's
I know
a-
you got it.
Respect to
And
your
he
old man.
made me hustle. My daddy made me hustle to take care of that baby, and that's the reason why
Big ups to your
I
old
didn't
man.
really care. Right? Because and my daddy, when I fell short,
Big
I
ups.
called my dad. Dad,
Right.
I'm short. I'm struggling. You know, Daddy gonna make you happy. You know, rest his soul.
I'm just saying that's
passed
good
away
that you
later.
had a good father too.
That's
that
a
was
real
good
man.
thing.
That
I'm
it
saying
is.
that's
It is.
whenever you actually gonna be there, and it's not even your child. Because even after my baby's father, after I cleared my team, I was pregnant. And I was big pregnant, and I ended up with a boyfriend. And it was like that boy stepped in. He would buy my baby Jordan.
Shout out
he
to
would
the
buy
stepdaddies.
everything.
Hey, man.
He would do whatever
I can't relate,
for
but
it.
big ups.
I mean,
Shout out to
he would do stuff
And
for
hopefully
it.
you never will relate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Cause
I
it
don't
ain't
want to.
I'm just saying it ain't no
I don't
good
want to.
feeling.
It's not a good feeling.
Because especially nowadays, people don't check these men. Like you have to check them. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta find
Yeah.
out who you
who they're
dealing with.
what
Yeah,
demons they
man.
got in their closet. You know what I'm saying? What childhood issues? Because just like women deal with childhood issues, men
Blessings.
deal with
They
childhood
do
issues
too.
too. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know, and
Man.
so, you know, there's a reason why they're not stepping up to the plate. But first of all, if we really want to get into like paternity tests and people not stepping up to the plate, our culture has been based upon not stepping up to the plate.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So how
Thank
can you
you.
do something that you really wasn't taught in the first
There we
place?
go.
Yeah.
I'm done. All right.
There we go. That leads into the next
That's it.
topic. Good conversation, ladies. Good information.
Thank you.
4 years, fellas. 4
4
years.
years,
You got
bro.
4
You got
years.
4
All
years.
right.
4 years. 4 years. So don't run. If you know what I'm saying. And also, if a woman puts
Swab
child
the map.
supports against you, don't run. Go to court and answer, because understand that if when you don't go, that is a no comply, and they will automatically put child support against you without a
Dang.
DNA test.
I would say if you can get DNA tests nowadays before you leave the hospital
Yes,
for
you can.
free.
Yes, you can.
I'm
So,
learning so
all
much
you
right
gotta
now. I'm
do
just
is
soaking it
go
in.
to the hospital when she had
Having
his
a baby and request
and say, "Can
a
I
DNA
have a
test."
DNA
Test,
test?"
yeah.
Real
And they gonna
quiet,
give it to
where
you for
she
free.
won't hear you.
even if, yeah.
No,
You
you
let
can
the
let
doctor
her
say
know, because
die. Say die,
they gonna
die.
have to come in there and
Swab
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 her.
the and the
Right,
baby.
right.
They gonna swab her mouth and the baby, so she gon' know.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
I mean, say no
Oh.
offense. You can
I
simply
think
say no offense.
I really personally, just because I know I was Tatiana, back it up when I was younger. I personally believe that nowadays it should be required.
Me too.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah.
I
Because
agree.
you don't know. You don't know.
Because
And
she could say she wasn't sitting on nobody else all day long,
I
but
mean,
while you was
right.
gone at the corner store,
Right.
the pool man slid right on through.
yeah.
What's cleaning that pool?
when
I
he
was like,
came.
ain't no pool man. That could just be, I was getting
The who man or
Yeah.
the weed man, you know,
Yeah.
the weed man is a
You
bunch
be
of
the-
baby daddies.
Yeah, he be the weed man, baby daddy.
Spark it up.
Weed man got 7
No.
or 8 kids.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Speak.
Just give them the test.
Come on, Trey, jump in.
Speaking of baby daddies, bad baby daddies, what is a real man? What would you ladies describe as a real
Consistency.
man? What's the attributes of a real
That-
man? We know a couple of things of what they're not. We know a
Yeah.
couple of things of what they're not, but how would you describe a real man?
I would go with what she's saying. Consistency. Somebody's just gonna be honest and tell you the truth.
Truth.
Yeah.
No
But
matter
thing
how
about
bad
it
it's gonna
is,
hurt.
too,
Let's go.
Now, ladies, y'all gonna have to agree with me.
All right.
We have to be willing to accept the truth too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because because it's not our version of the truth.
True.
Sometimes
Yeah.
we hear what we want to hear.
Okay.
He can say, "I'm
Selective-
not ready
selective
for no
hearing.
relationship. I'm cool with being friends right now."
And what you heard
she heard was, "Not right now, but if I keep
what's
giving
gonna happen?
it,
If I drop it in his
It's gonna
line,
happen.
he gonna
I'ma
come on
make you
around to
mine.
this side. And then when
Yeah.
she
You
realized
gotta
that
be
she couldn't bait
mine.
him in, now she's
now
hurt.
she's mad."
But she
and
hurt
she gonna
herself.
bash him on social media.
Yeah.
But he was honest with her from the
Conflicts.
very
Exactly.
beginning. So I think consistency, honesty.
Honesty.
So consistency,
Yes.
honesty.
Definitely.
And
Loyalty.
then you have to be willing. You have to, a real man. First of all, we have to be real women too, and we have to be able to accept and
A real
acknowledge
man.
the
Find
truth.
me a real man, because I
Now-
need one.
See, the thing
Single.
of it is, now,
Bring me his
I
brother.
would
Bring me
say
his
I
brother.
had a good man at one point, and I just simply, I am dominant. I'm very aggressive.
I'm an alpha female.
and
Yep, dominant.
I can be overpowering. And sometimes there's a woman like that. We can make a man not feel like a man.
But
because
you
we
gotta
just
be, though,
simply
these days.
No, you don't.
You don't?
See, that's the thing.
You gotta be what
you gotta
these
pull
days?
it back.
Dominant? Can't be
You can be dominant, but you're gonna have to have
real
a
man.
list of
A real
submission.
man
work
is
on
gonna
it.
want
I'ma
you to
work
be
on it.
submissive.
You gonna
A
have to
real
have some
man
way of
is gonna
submission.
want you to be submissive.
Yeah,
And
see,
it don't mean
That's hard for me.
And that doesn't mean being
it's hard for
belittling.
me.
That
It's
doesn't mean
hard.
belittling. It just means being subservient to the things that he's gonna provide for you. So
Okay.
this is his role. This is your word. That's what he means by being submissive.
And see,
Make me a
and then
list.
too, the thing about it is too, you have to look at the factor that first of all, he got to be somebody you gonna want to listen to anyway.
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah.
he
What-
has to have
what he has to
something
say.
going on
That's what I'm saying.
with himself in
Thank
order
you.
to say, I don't like you sitting at home watching TV all day. What I see you like to do makeup, so let me
push
buy
you.
you some money, get you some stuff so you can go
start
do that
doing
for
makeup.
a little business.
Yeah.
I
There
see
you
you
go.
like to be on Instagram all day, showing bathing suits, so let me get you some clothes and stuff so you can start selling it. A man that's gonna really take you from one level to
a next
another
level.
level.
A real man.
Real man.
Yeah, and
Okay.
instead of
Yes.
allowing you to continue to shake your behind on
sister.
online, continue to be halfway naked when you go out in public, and you because when you get to a certain level of business and you get a several and you try to get to a certain level, you're not gonna clown like that. That's how I had to do myself, because I would be so quick to jump out and clown you, hit you in your eye, but I just don't do
hit in the eye.
In the eye.
You might
I'm
be
abusive.
She slid that in there.
You
She was
might
like, I'm a
get-
clown and hit you in the eye. So ladies, she popping people in the eye. She was.
Don't
She
do
was.
that.
I was
She
saying
was.
it wouldn't be no real big conversation. Just don't say the wrong
I'ma throw
thing to
hands,
me, and
I'ma
it's
throw
just going corrective action. But see, the thing of it is you can't do that. Like, I know inside you be wanting to, and that's because you already dealing with your past issues, and that's what a lot of us, we deal with our past issues, so we so aggressive to this man because we making him pay for stuff other people done.
But a real man will realize that too, though.
and then he
A
would
real
tell
man will
you,
realize that too.
Yeah, and he gonna say, I'm not them.
I'm not them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
responsible.
Yeah.
I love
be
that man like
responsible
that.
for that.
Yes.
And then he gonna
Absolutely.
tell you what the problem is. Somebody's gonna sit up there and have some type of communication with you.
Communication.
Now I'm saying he's not gonna do that for everybody, because some women some
not
women
ready.
don't want it,
And we're not ready
I'm
yet.
saying,
They're not ready
You're not
yet.
mature
I
enough
can
yet
say
to
I'm not. I
accept
can-
it.
You're not ready
Because
yet.
the thing,
I'm not.
Why? Tell me why.
I'm just
Well, at least you
working
know
on
you're
herself.
not.
How
She
old are
working
you?
on herself.
30.
all right.
Hell, girl,
Now,
you
let
better
me
catch
tell
up.
something.
You know, dirty 30s mean you gotta get some things together.
No, I'm
get
just
it
saying
together.
you
I'm get it
gotta
together.
do it, because
I'm get
at
it
the end of the day you're gonna be 40 something
And alone.
and then you're gonna be by yourself
And
on
alone.
these apps.
40 and alone. 40 and alone.
But you
I
want
don't think
to.
anybody at this table would ever be alone. Y'all look too hot. I'm just gonna say
See,
it.
you can
It's
look
not gonna-
hot.
Yeah, but I mean, you know,
You know what?
What's behind that hotness, though?
Eventually,
What's behind
titties
that
start
hotness?
dropping, ass start dropping. Ooh, can I?
Yeah,
And then we're gonna have to come over here and get snatched up to get it
Drop
drawn back
that.
up.
Get it drawn
You know what I'm
back
saying?
up,
So,
sis.
so I mean, eventually, you know, your
I'ma
looks
say-
are gonna fade. And so, what do you have once your looks start fading?
What you
Your
bring to
health
the
start
table.
fading.
Exactly.
You know,
That part,
you're gonna
that
need
part.
that real man who sees beauty within
What-
you
yeah.
and not on the outside of you.
beyond
And
that.
let me
right.
say this too, ladies. Now, I know my circle is very small,
Right.
but as you elevate to certain levels, you need to check your circle, because
Yeah.
see, some of us have friends that will encourage us to continue to act
do
in the wrong way.
manner.
Yeah, act
They
belligerent.
They not gonna
Tatiana,
say,
back it up.
girl, or not
Yeah,
even just
yeah.
Tatiana. You could be Godzilla sometimes when you get upset.
Say
You
it,
just,
yeah.
you
You don't
just
wanna
simply
hear
say,
nothing.
say, sis, I know you upset. I know you ready to chop the
10,000,
world down.
but bring it down.
But break it
But
down.
bring it down.
Let me tell you, let's talk real. And the thing about it is, if you have a friend in your circle that say, "Oh, girl, you're a clown. If I was you, I'm gonna drive you over
See?
there." That's the
Get rid of
wrong
that friend,
one.
especially
That
once you
part.
get in your 30s.
I would say when you
because
get
the
in
laws
your
don't play with you when
30s
you get in your
plus
30s
40s.
or your 40s.
I would
You
say
look
people-
ignorant. You look very ignorant.
Right.
You look
Yeah.
uneducated. You know,
never
silence
been that way
sometimes is
anyway,
deadly.
so.
Silence sometimes is
Exactly.
the deadliest way to fight somebody back. It's just to be quiet because they don't know what you're thinking. They don't know what to feel. They don't know what's coming.
They don't
And
know
that
how to
fears
respond.
them.
Right, right.
That's how
fears them.
people get ready to respond, is by your actions.
Actions.
But if you're not giving them
Giving them
nothing
nothing-
to
and
respond, they don't know how to.
They don't know how. If you
Right.
ain't giving them nothing with in their mind, now they gotta try to figure out what's really wrong. Is she
Right.
mad? Is she happy? Is she sad? Is she angry? Is she gonna kill me? What's going on? Because
See?
she ain't saying nothing.
She gonna put me in the
See?
eye.
That's what I'm talking
She
about.
gonna put it back
Yeah.
out.
Because just
She's like
like
the roundhouse
women are looking for real men, men are looking for real women.
And you think it would be too
sometimes
hard
you
to
have
find.
No,
But
oh,
see,
it's
the
just
thing-
it's just as hard to find a real woman as it is to find a
Find a
real
real
man.
I would say
man.
it's even tougher to find a
For
real
real.
man.
No, I think it's even tougher to find a real woman these days, and
Yeah.
that's coming from a woman because society, social media has now made everything to believe that if he's taking you out on dinner, he's tricking.
Yeah.
If he buy you some flowers, he's tricking. No,
If he opens the door, he tripping.
he's courting you. You done forgot how to be courted. Like we're turning
Baby,
these
open my
words
door.
and using these
Bring me
negative
flowers.
words to describe a real man action.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right,
So now
right.
women are also struggling to understand what their realism is. Like, nah, bro, come open my door, buy me a flyer,
Yeah.
thank you,
I'm
and
just
learn to
saying-
say thank you.
Now
Yes,
listen, that's
thank you.
I went on a date like a
Manners.
few weeks ago. Like I hadn't been dating.
I ain't been dating.
I had not been
all
dating.
his ass and I ain't dating nobody. I'm sorry.
Girl, I had been dating, but I said, you know what? I'm tired of being by myself. I cannot take this crap. So I went on this guy. Was like, well, let me take you to the movies. It was like in the middle of the day, and I finished my work, and I was like, well, I don't have no clients. He was like, well, let's go see Avengers. I love Avengers.
Me too.
Did you like
Me
it?
too.
Yes. So
Look
we
for
went
the
to go
Avengers.
see Avengers, girl. So I'm saying, okay, he can't pick me up. Now I don't let nobody pick
No,
me
but
up.
you
Ever
trying to
since-
court? You
I'm
trying to
I'm
court?
trying
Yeah.
to.
This is
I'm
court.
trying to get.
Tradition?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Traditional
get
court.
back
Saving gas
into the
money.
court thing.
Saving gas money.
Yeah. He picked. He
Have
came.
words with
Now I met him on the app. First of all,
Don't
I
judge
met
us.
him
Don't
at
judge us.
I met him on the app. Now he came pick me up.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Nice car.
Oh, okay.
Gets in the car.
He smell good, girl.
Girl, yes. He had black on black, girl. The car was cute. He was cute. So okay, so we all out gone to the movies.
Come on,
Well,
movies.
I said it's so early now. Matter of fact, he was so early. The movie didn't start at 2:30. He got there like 12:30.
Oh, and he prompt and punctual. Well,
Yes.
wait, that's
Okay,
a little
all
too
right.
prompt.
Well, I
That's
said,
a little
well,
too
I'm
prompt.
hungry. I said, well, I'm hungry. I said, it's early. I'm a little hungry. He said, well, I'm hungry too. I said, well, it gotta be. He said, I know vegetarian. So I was like, yes. He said, what can we get vegetarian around here? He was willing to accommodate to my needs.
Come on.
All right.
Check.
So we went and got
That's good.
something.
Check three.
Accommodating.
That's check
And
three.
you know what?
Black
It
on
was something
black,
so
that's two.
small, but it had
He's
me
on
so
time.
turned on.
That's three.
I was so turned on. Just that fast.
You're in your
42.
okay. When we
Okay.
get to that
Beautiful.
point, when we start hitting those days, the small things matter most.
It's
Men,
just-
like
it's small
the
things
small
because
stuff.
especially you done already
Yeah.
been there and done it. So we went to the movies.
Like
We
sucking
got
my
the
toes,
little
that's a
seats
small
and
thing.
stuff like that. And we after that he was like, well, let's go have dinner. I said, well, you know what? The only place I know that's gonna be vegan vegetarian is way on the southeast side.
Yeah.
I say, and I know what I kind of have a taste for, and I don't want that. I said I'd rather go to the store and cook. And he said, well, all right, well, let's do that.
Wait a minute. Did you cook for him?
Girl, we went to the grocery store. He bought groceries.
What? I'm about to leave.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just found out what a real man is, ladies and gentlemen. If he goes to the store and buy groceries at Kroger, do y'all realize that Kroger's is like
they got
elite?
money.
Like that ain't H-E-B, Smart Joe V's, Fiesta, Food Town.
money.
He went to
Yeah,
Kroger.
you better?
Yes. He was trying to get that. He was trying to get that. www. I don't know.
I don't even do that.
I said,
Groceries.
yeah, because see, really to me, and this is not no shade, but I don't feel like if I'm gonna cook a man food in my house, you need to buy groceries.
And she
I
cooks.
mean-
She cook. Ladies, learn how to learn. Oh Lord, learn how to cook.
I love to cook.
Learn how
I
to
love
cook.
it.
Okay, good quality,
I
lady.
love
Y'all
to
want a
cook.
real man that has consistency,
Goodness.
money, long penis, eat all night. You know what I'm saying? The least you can do after it's done is put some in his
Just
stomach.
ramen
And he do
noodles.
not
Ramen
want
noodles.
some hamburger helper. Baby, he
And
wants
ramen noodles.
some ramen noodles. He wants some
ramen noodles out.
food. Put look, make it a spread if you're gonna make some ramen noodles. Add little cheese, little chili in it. You know what I'm saying?
Dazzle to the
Kale would be
ramen
nice.
juice. You know?
You say kale would be nice.
Look at kale is good for your system and clean your eyes and stuff. You know, feed him healthy
Girl,
stuff. Feed him healthy stuff.
We went and bought groceries, and I needed some things for the house, so he bought all the
Oh
stuff.
shoot! What
Yeah.
app is this?
I'm gonna tell y'all after we get off there. I don't want everybody on the app.
We selfish around here.
Listen,
Yeah.
he went and bought the stuff, everything. We went to the house. He was playing with my dog, and I was cooking
That's like-
food.
that's-
and I mean,
that's like
but
number
all during
6.
this time when we get in the grocery store,
Seven.
he
And
opened
the
the
dog food,
door.
that's 8.
He opened
That's
the
8.
car door. He made sure I got in the car. He closed the door. He put the groceries
That's
in the
8.
car.
He did?
He just did
9.
all this. Every time I got out the car, he opening my door. He closing my door. He
10.
opening my
Look
door.
at story time.
I was just,
It's story
I was
time.
turned on.
on. By the time
I'm sorry. I gotta know. We jump in the story. Did he get the cookie or not? Because he earned that cookie. Like I got to be the one that I got as a woman. I want to know. Did you drop it like a pie?
No, he was like, well, you know, he was being a gentleman. He said, you know what? I'm finna go on and go. He said it was such a lovely night.
No,
he's married.
Wait, let me say the story. He said, let me go. Wait a minute, ladies. He said, let me go on and go. Because I said, I got to take me a bath and get myself freshened up. Because I just cooked this food and everything.
And
I need to take a
smell like food.
I know I smell like food. Yeah, I said, let me go take a shower.
Lord Jesus.
So I went and got me a shower and I used some of my Snatch body scrub. And I used the Snatch body oil. And I came out of there with my, I said, boy, you're not going nowhere. You just your hands.
Came out with the gown.
Look at just get right up on it.
Smelling all good and stuff. It's getting all in his nose. Yeah. All in. He said, I smell it. I'm trying to leave, but I just can't.
I forgot to say we stopped at Specs. He bought bottles of liquor.
And then we got a little warm.
Bottles. That's a 10-point checklist right there.
That's a 10-point checklist. I think you might need to marry that man. You might need to marry that man.
On here.
About groceries.
What's your two things, Trai?
I had two things to describe a good man. One that takes care of his responsibilities.
Absolutely.
And two, a man that naturally protects those that can't protect themselves.
I
love protect me if I can't.
Protect his kids.
I got a baby now, but I still need that protection.
You got a what?
Baby now. I was a security officer, so of
okay, I can see that too. I can see that. I can see ching, clack, clack. Chicken cha chi, bang, 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 bang. Got it.
Hey, ladies, is great discussion.
It was a 10-point checklist, baby. If he didn't get the cookie, I felt.
He got it.
Yeah. Did he? Do you mind if I stroke you up? I
don't mind.
Real man. Hey,
I still know it.
You know it?
I'm diverse with the music. I listen to City Girls, old school.
All right, ladies. Miss Boujie, tell the people what you have going on and where they can find you.
All right, you guys. You can find me on all social media platforms under Rated Boujie, or just type in Boujie, Boujie. Now, you know what? Let me stop lying, because I found that I got some haters on Instagram that all of a sudden everybody Boujie, but there is only one. Putting me is on it. Put some respect on my name. You guys, we got an amazing entrepreneur show that's kicking off on May 26th, which is tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? So most of y'all gonna miss it, but it's going down. Don't worry, it comes back every year, the Sunday before Memorial Day. So if you don't catch it this year, you can catch it next year. And I am working on my first play called Mama, I'm Not Lying.
I like it.
So, the title tells you basically what the story is about, but you have to come check it out.
Paternity test?
Yeah, well, Mama, I'm Not Lying. You know, there's things that go bump in the middle of the night, and we have to protect our children when they come to us and they tell us about those things that go bump in the middle of the night. So, you know, I'm working on that, so you guys get ready for that. It's coming out in December, so that's what I got going on. So you check me out, Rated Boujie, Boujie. You'll follow me. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. Like my page. Follow me. I follow back.
Cool.
Just Jaden?
Right now, I just have specials going on. It's Snatch by Today Spa.
What's the special, girl? Because I'm going to get this ass snatched.
$275. Just $275. So go online, snatchbody.net, and come see me, baby.
Ooh, say it sexy, baby.
Okay.
Lauren C., where can the people find you? Instagram? Where?
Instagram, hopes_dreams with a Z, not a S.
Z, not a S.
Instagram, Facebook, Lauren Canes. Hit me up.
Here you go. Oh, before we go, I did have one more thing. I forgot. I let it slip my mind. I have the first. I'm going to put that on there. Let me understand this, people. I am the first. I am the original. We have the first Laughing My Ass Off comedian awards coming. Okay.
What?
So get ready for that. It's gonna be going down this year, you guys. So as soon as I close out this show, I'm also working on that. So we're gonna hopefully have that in November, you guys. So all my comedians, my comics, my sketch artists, all that, y'all get ready, because when I put on the show, baby, I put on the show.
That's
and when you put all these comedians on a platform and they cracking jokes, y'all, you better pre-sell your tickets, because if your ass waits to get your ticket at the door, you're gonna be outside looking in. You you're going to have to follow us live on that. So get ready. We got some strong categories, you guys. We're going to make sure that we pay homage to the ones that have paved the way for all of the comics that have been doing their thing, not only here in Houston, but we're going to cover the southern border. So get ready. So the Laughing My Ass Off Comedian Awards.
That's what's up. I have 2 shows coming up Father's Day weekend, guys. I have one Saturday, Renee's on the Bio, and one Sunday at Club Taylor's. Y'all, all of Houston should know what Club Taylor's is. Southside, baby. Y'all come through. It's going to be some great comics. I'll be there doing my silly little thing as usual. Oh, tickets. On Eventbrite, and we will be selling tickets at the door. So get there early just in case. So that son of a gun won't sell out. You can get there before that son of a gun sell out.
Yeah. Get your tickets, you guys. I'm going to make sure I get mine. Miss Boujie going to be in the building, so don't miss that. Half-ass will travel.
What's the price?
$15.
$15.
Okay, come on, man. Cheap. So it's cheap. Is this the one at Taylor's?
It's one Sunday at Taylor's and Saturday Renee's on the Bayou.
Both of them $15?
$15.
Is it food? Because black folks like food.
I like food.
No, but
I'm gonna we'll go have to find a caterer or something. A food truck or something. Once I get to drinking, I got to eat.
You know, just Jaden, dude gonna take care of her.
Because he gonna buy groceries. He got a brother, a cousin, a nephew twice removed because the paternity test went bad.
He do have a brother.
Okay.
Blind date.
What about a godfather?
You
want a granddaddy?
I want a granddaddy too. I want you. He paid bills. Granddaddy.
She going for the sugar daddy.
Look at this
look
face.
30.
Joking.
Jesus. Okay, guys, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter at Trai Love. Trai spelled Trai Love 5. At Trai Love 5. Hit me up Twitter, Instagram. I'm Trai Love with Miss Boujie, Just Jaden, Lauren C. You've been watching Life is Hard.
Laugh it off.
Till next time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Y'all be cool, people. We out.
Ice cold.
Good job, guys.
All right.
What a shit.
I don't give a damn what man is. I don't give a damn y'all little fingers.
Yeah. Send them through the mail.
Y'all did a damn good job. Make sure
Cash App me by groceries.
Baby, I must have wore them out on my birthday Tuesday. I was a Cash App queen on Tuesday.
I'll be right back. Let me go run.
You said